The second leg of our journey ran from the Murray Sunset National Park all the way down to the Ngarkat Conservation Area, which is the start of the one-way section of the border track. After reviewing our video footage, we decided to separate Part 2 into Part 2A, this section, and Part 2B, the one-way section down in the Ngarkat Conservation Area. Oh, there goes some emus. This section is fairly straightforward, takes you through some awesome Mallee vegetation. There was a little bit of a detour at the start. We had to go inland just a little bit because the track is impassable in one section. The track initially takes you through some state forest, which was awesome to drive. The track conditions were really good. The track weaves in and out, no major obstacles, and there's some awesome little campsites along the way that you can stop and break up the journey. This is probably a sensible thing to do rather than doing what we did and do it all in one day. There was a little bit of water hanging around from the previous days, but it was nothing really to worry about. This track was a lot of fun to drive. At this point, I think we've left the state forest area and we're approaching an area called the Manya Bushland Reserve, which is an awesome piece of Mallee bush, and also we started to get into more shrubland vegetation communities, so it really started to change a little bit. Now here's an example of where you can get caught up. This was quite a steep little sandhill. I didn't quite have the momentum, so we got stuck on the side, so just back, stuck the lockers in, took a nice gentle run at it, and over we went. So I guess it just proves that the track in this section can still catch you out. The sand is very soft in some areas. And here we are approaching a section with a few muddy holes, and you can see that I've driven straight through and it tipped the car over a little bit. I guess I should have been a little bit wiser and gone and checked the depths before just belting through. It shows just how easy it is to get caught out if you're not being careful. So here's another one that I did my best to tip the car over sideways. And I think the lesson here is that you either drive straight through a mud hole or you bypass it completely. Don't go half and half like I did. So here we are coming out onto the main highway, just east of Pinaroo. I think it's about a kilometre up the road, and then you turn left back onto the border trail itself. This takes you down the Victorian side. As an alternative, you can actually go to Pinaroo and go down into the Ngarkat Conservation Area and then go back onto the border trail itself. One of the advantages of that is that there's some great campsites down in the Ngarkat Conservation Area that you can book online. The track takes you straight down south towards the Ngarkat Conservation Area. There's a few gates to sneak through, but it's all right of way passage, so you're perfectly fine going through. Just takes you through some farming paddocks, which must have a road easement in them. Here we are almost at the Ngarkat Conservation Area. This nice guy led us through, which is awesome. Bit of full drive brotherhood going on there. These guys had stopped to air their tyres down. We didn't have to worry because we already had them down low. So that's the end of section 2A. Hope you enjoyed it.